I actually think
Open.
now that it's once it turns.
Yeah, we're on there now. When I copied these over, we're like talking about the thing spinning every time.
Well, now it's official.
It is.
One way or another.
It is.
Oh. There it is.
We're there.
Somebody, we need to start taking like calls. People ask questions on the phone, and we just have them over the big show. Big.
Yeah. Yep.
It could be somebody from the vice presidential debate wanting their input on how it went last night. Could
Yeah.
be. May not be, but it could be. It's probably Vicki Williams.
Calling back now.
Say, hey,
Yeah.
why can't I get a host of you? Well, let's go ahead. It's a welcome to the big show. Boom. Look at her. As soon as I say that, Linda G, she pops up. She's the first commenter. Linda, she's on at 2 o'clock. We're an hour late, but it feels right.
Yeah. An hour and then
Well, we're not
some.
really an hour late. We're just an hour from our normal program time.
Yeah, because it was announced that.
I did announce early.
Yeah, it wasn't like we sat
bit
here
before
since
12.
1 o'clock
Yeah.
being late.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Linda G, I said I love this time of the week. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. I am doing good though. I'm good. Been busy. Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It has been some kind of busy week, and it don't stop.
Yeah, it's going into
Goes
the
all
weekend
way
this
into
week.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Things going on. It's a big week. So we got another. Last week we had a live guest audience. Today that didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, they didn't want to be seen, but
we
you snuck
kind
them
of
in there.
snuck them in. They kind of had a bright light behind them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was.
Well, that was that anonymous thing.
Yeah.
You know, when
And-
you're being
and
anonymous.
this week we got another live audience, so I think we're good till we have to start charging.
Right.
They're all masked up. Let's see, Sheila Cobb. Hey guys, hey Sheila, how you doing? Linda G. Anytime with you guys. Well, I appreciate that, Linda G.
Woo!
You
Boy, we're not going to be able to get your ego out the door
You
today.
go on with your bad self. Go on. All right, so let's hit on a few things. How many people watching right now, Casey? Do you know? Not enough, I guarantee it.
4.
4? 2 o'clock, boys. Rough time.
3, 4.
Oh, 4.
Oh, that's
She's-
4. The 4 in the
Ah,
room.
ha, ha. It's not telling me this time. Usually it tells me.
Good to see you folks. John, absolutely, John Newman. We glad to hear from you. Glad I assume you made it home good and safe. You and Lisa, I think it is her name, if I don't misremember. Listen, I'm saving your job for you, John. You tore that room all to pieces up at the gym, and I'm saving it for you
Yeah.
to come back and fix it. Don't you leave me. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of people commenting. I just need to scroll down. Rebecca Smith, hello mom, hello Jerry, hello ladies. Well, this over here is not a lady.
Well, it's hard to tell with the mask
Well,
on
see,
and when your
I kinda
head's only this big on the
Well,
screen.
I kind of got him blocked there. And then Dave Myers, better a little late than never. I agree with that,
Yeah.
Dave. Dave got a bunch of people coming down this way tomorrow
Yeah.
afternoon.
He's the one making us work this
You see that?
week. No.
Lethal weapons, hands of lightning. Yeah. I tell you what,
Okay.
I could beat up a stick of butter.
Now
like
everybody knows why we were
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock
Yeah.
instead of 1.
Yeah, we was out at the moonshine still.
Yeah.
Taste testing.
Making sure that thing was,
Making sure the drip was correct.
yep,
Got the right mix.
and
Make
the
sure
pressure,
Make sure the fire wasn't too hot.
yep. Oh gosh, yeah, don't like it
Don't
burnt.
want to overcook your moonshine.
Ugh.
Not that
Ugh.
I know. That's what I hear from the
Oh, that's true,
from the
yeah.
people that make such
We
things.
wouldn't know, for sure.
No. So anyway, so work camp. We've got a few work teams here this week, and none of them doing anything.
No.
Not doing anything. They're all just like this. They're just sitting around, just talking. So we've got the Henderson chicks and hens and chicks, chicks and roosters, Henderson chicks and roosters. I always mess that up. I don't know why. I guess I'm thinking, well, it's all ladies, but I forget we got the one young man here. So it's
Well, and
Henderson,
the guys are coming later.
and the guys are coming in this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Henderson chicks and roosters from Wayland, Michigan. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
some of it, yes.
I should have just said Michigan, but I think practically everybody's from Wayland, though, right?
And they picked up a scraggler along the way too.
Oh,
that was very nice of them to
Got
do that.
picked up a straggler.
A straggler,
A
yeah.
straggler, yeah. Oh yeah, from
Uh,
Ohio. Got
yeah.
one from Ohio. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
And the kids are from Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you've got roughly how many you got this week? I've got you down for 14. Did you have 14 make it?
We we'll have a total of 16, but not all at the same time.
All at the same time. I got you.
Right, they
I
don't
got
get along. Some come, some
Yeah,
go,
okay,
they
good.
just,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then we've got Stockwell UMC from Stockwell, Indiana.
yeah.
And there are six of those guys. I need to write that down real quick. Get my notes. Here. Six of those guys. They had a couple people couldn't make it at the last minute. So Stockwell, we appreciate them. And then we've got the North Manchester UMC from North Manchester, Indiana. And they've actually, it's not a straggler because she's been coming with them for years and years from North Kakalaki, North Carolina.
Yep.
They got a young lady that comes with them. So, so that's the ones we've got here. And then tomorrow evening, late afternoon, I should
Yeah.
say, we've got the Montgomery Community Church from Cincinnati, Ohio, showing up. And could be anywhere from 10 to 12 of those. It was up pretty high, and then it dropped down, and it was as low as 8, and then it went back up to 9, and then it was 10.
Kind of like our viewers.
Then it was 12, and then it was down. Now it's down to 11. And my last message from Dave Myers.
So we'll just have to see who shows up.
Dave's comments. He might give me just a up to minute update
Might.
on that. So currently we're going to say 11, Dave. If that's any different, you correct me. All right. So that's your work camp situation. We've got a few community jobs going on, and got a lot of campus work going on. And these folks here from the Henderson Hens and Roosters, Chicks and Roosters. Man, why am I struggling with that so much? Chicks and Roosters doing a lot of on-campus stuff, mostly in the thrift store this week, and we
Yeah.
needed that.
Oh gosh,
desperately.
yeah.
So that's good. A lot of loads come in, that type of thing. So next week we got some people coming in next week too. Not as many, but we've got a few groups. But we'll talk about that then.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So
not get ahead of
Let's
ourselves.
hit on a few comments here. Let's see. Dave Myers. They're all excited to be at Henderson 7. Well,
betcha.
I think so. Well, I feel like they are. They if they're not, they're good pretenders.
They're hiding behind their mask. We don't know.
Yeah, we could.
They might be back there making faces at
Yeah.
us.
John says, Lisa and I, hopefully others, will see you in November. Look forward to working like a bar mule.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
Yeah.
I don't care whether you borrowed or not, as long as
Yeah.
you're working like a mule.
Yeah.
Go
We'll
get
work
it. Levin and holding. All right, Dave. I'm holding you to that 11 and holding. Which is how I roll. All right, we got a few things to touch on. So we touched on work camp. Just a reminder now, we've had it on kind of pinned to the top of our Facebook post on the Henderson
yep.
Settlement Facebook page about the Christmas sign-up program. You've got until October 15th. And last I checked, we were into October.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to make sure I didn't,
Yeah.
didn't wake up, dreamed that a whole month went by.
Well, that happens, but
That
not
could-
this
That could
time.
be rough. So today is what? Looks like my calendar
The
says the 8th.
Yep.
So you've got till the 15th. So that make March the 10th, and the 11th, the 15th would be.
Can I just say it's Thursday?
Okay, I don't know. Can you? 15th is next Thursday.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, next Thursday,
If you don't have an appointment.
if you haven't made an appointment and got in, it's cutoff time.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So if you haven't done that yet, and they've had a great response to that, so
Yeah.
so you probably have, and that's fantastic. But
Or if you know somebody that should.
yeah, within the service area, got to be
Get
in
'em.
the service area.
Yep.
That is time's ticking,
Yep.
getting away
It's
fast.
gonna go fast.
Yeah, going fast. Oh, officially, 1 week from today.
Officially.
At
Yep.
this time next Thursday, you're about out of time.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So want to put that out there because then that'll be coming off the page, and once it comes off the Facebook page, too late.
Yep.
I'll probably actually take it off Thursday morning because it'd probably be too late
Yeah.
to schedule an appointment at that point. So
I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I would think so.
I don't either. I don't. Then Dee Pennington, hey Dee, she was with the Missouri group. She was one of the live audience last week.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank y'all. I'm assuming she's talking about me.
Well, of course. Who else should she be talking
I
about?
don't know. Miss you too, Dee. Absolutely. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Color coordinated today, Kentucky Blue. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that was not planned.
Nope.
Usually, Casey and I don't communicate. Hey, what kind of color shirt you wearing today? That would not be a
What
good thing.
business is it of
Yeah,
yours?
she's probably already stirred and gone before I stir.
Oh yeah.
I hold it to the last minute. All right, gotta get up, gotta go. All right, so that's a few things. Also, we mentioned last week, and we had a number of people post on here that they were interested, and we will follow up on that. But just again, want to mention that we are creating some ambassador packages type things, some like video content. I've done a few different ones for work camp, individual volunteers, thrift store and craft shop, that type of thing. Other people, Jim's done some, Tammy's done it for outreach, I think. A few other people are going to be doing them.
They're gonna
So,
put them online.
yeah. And they're all, I've done one that's a bit longer.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Try, and then I've done something short, 3 minutes or less. Even got one, 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the best I can get in.
Yep. And we had to pull the plug
I
each
was
time.
I
You're
wanted,
done.
I wanted to try to hit 1.5 minutes, but all I got out was then I hit, So anyway, so we'll have that if you keep your ears open, and we'll have that available if you're interested in using it. We need folks who will talk to their churches, their groups, even other churches that maybe that we're not connected with or would like for someone, or to talk to them, to tell them, say, hey, this is where you can get some information, that type of thing. We just really need to spread the word and get the word out there about what Henderson Settlement is doing and what's going on, work camp opportunities, and the multitude.
Multitude.
Did you
Woo.
hear that word?
Woo.
Multitude of opportunities to be in service and ministry and support the ministry here at Henderson Settlement.
And even if they are connected to us and they just want to see you up on the big screen at church,
But, yeah, well, probably not me, but maybe somebody.
well,
Yeah.
one of your videos,
Well, that's possible, but yeah.
and then
Is-
then people would throw things at it.
Is anything ever planned? Dee says.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
Dee,
hey.
just cause you're not sitting in the room, don't you start that.
He did start with a list this time, but
I did. It wasn't a long list.
yeah, because we couldn't remember nothing once we.
Should
Yes,
I throw out a tease to them?
Well, oh, sure.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
sure.
we've got quite the pearl today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got quite the pearl of wisdom coming up at the end of the big show. It's big. I've had some great pearls along the way. A couple of poems. I'm kind of on the pearl of wisdom love poem kick. This would have been great in February.
Yeah, you'll have to find an all new one in February.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that. But I got a good one today.
Okay.
It's a bit longer. So make sure, if you better have a new box, freshly opened box of tissues today, because you're going to need it. You'll probably cut through that thing pretty quickly. About 2/3 through, you'll be looking at it. Oh, anybody got it anymore? I can't take it. I'm just all emotional.
I'm already feeling the need for a tissue.
All right, so let's talk to our guest a little bit. All right.
All right.
Yeah, Casey, can you introduce our guest, or do we need to have them introduce themselves?
Let them introduce themselves.
Yeah. All right. So over. Let's start right here behind me. I'll mask up. What's your name, young man?
I'm Caleb.
Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Caleb. Good to have Caleb here with us. And then next over from Caleb is
Jeannie.
Jeannie. You may notice Jean Volkers. I say Jean. I'm sorry. It's Jeannie, right?
Jeannie.
I'm sorry. But
Yeah,
don't-
she's
don't-
not messaging us today.
Don't expect me to get that right next time. But Jeannie Volkers, she's always popping up on the big show. We appreciate Jeannie. And then over.
Here.
Yeah,
I'm
Casey.
Robin.
Robin. Now, Robin, say your last name for me. I always have a terrible time with that.
Nine Heist.
Nine House.
Yes.
I always want to say house or something like that. Nine House. Robin Ian.
Yes.
I'm always safe with that.
That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. Sarah
Egan.
Egan. Hi, Caleb. Love you. Uh-oh.
That's his mother.
My mom.
Boy.
Personal messages. Woo!
I started to say.
Thought it was a girlfriend there
Man.
for a minute.
Tell you what, Caleb done took over the scene here. I'm glad you cleared that up. I was going to say, now hold on, daggone it. We may have to move Caleb up to the front chair. We're going to get that kind of response for like less than 10 minutes. Well, less than 15 minutes.
Oh, look at the next one.
Yeah. Let's see. Miss you, Grandma. Behave. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sarah. Caleb, he's behaved, but that's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Grandma is done out of control.
Definitely.
We're just going to have to deal with it for the rest of the time. All right, so I'll just. It's okay if I ask you three. I didn't miss anybody, did I?
Sure. Yes.
All right, just a couple of questions, maybe.
Yep. go
All
for
right, all right. So Caleb,
Yeah,
how you doing, young man?
good.
So how has your week been so far?
Very fun.
Good.
Never knew I could have fun working.
Yeah, well, listen, that's right. Now I saw you working a lot, packing things and stocking things in the thrift store, the sorting room and stuff. So that's been going. They keeping you busy in there.
Uh-huh.
Good, good. So have you been here before?
Nope.
Nope.
This is
First,
my time.
first trip. Outstanding. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So now I know that this is a little bit of torture, having to stay there amongst all those ladies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have to deal with
Mhm.
them.
He's
So,
got to be careful
yeah,
how he
you-
answers
you-
that. He's still got to live there
You
yet.
got to go back home. I know. So it's. I'm just putting it out there for you. You know, we can talk about that on the download sometime. But anyway, so so the housing good, the meals are good, all that's good.
Oh,
Huh?
that's great.
What's been the favorite thing you've done while you're here this week so far?
Today, I helped guide the guy who had the box truck
Yeah.
to the greenhouses. That was really fun.
Oh,
well,
yeah, I
that's
had
cool.
a delivery today, and it was a new driver.
Yeah.
He didn't know where Henderson was, and
Okay.
he took one of the GPS roads to get here.
Oh.
Yeah, so he
That's
said it
nice.
was a one-lane road all, most of the way here,
Yeah,
and so we have no idea, but we're glad he made it.
that's true. But Caleb was Johnny on the spot.
Yep,
Took care of that situation.
got him up to the greenhouse, and we got everything unloaded and good to go.
So that we appreciate that. You just never know when you're here. You might have a plan,
You got to be flexible
but
because
it's always changing.
don't know what's going to
Once
happen.
you get here, things happen. Life happens. Caleb, thank you. We appreciate that. Now, let me ask you, Caleb, are you staying 2 weeks or are you leaving this weekend?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right, so we'll see you around. All right, Jeannie,
Yes, sir.
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How you been doing this week?
Good.
All right. You working in the thrift store too,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
All right. So, everything's been good. Have you been working Caleb pretty hard?
I'm not bossy to him, no.
Oh,
Although I would have to answer his.
Leave that to Grandma. let grandma do that. boss.
Yes, Grandma
Yeah.
takes care of that.
So, all right. So, I understand, Jeannie, that yesterday was a pretty actually yesterday and the day before, but I heard some of y'all comment that yesterday in the thrift store was a pretty busy day.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people coming and going.
Yes,
Wonder why that is.
they know we're here.
A lot of stuff being put out.
Yeah,
I think that's why more stuff that gets sorted, more stuff we can put out. So
Yeah.
that's but just having Teresa and Carrie there, they just aren't. There's not enough hours and everything for them to do.
and
Do
run
all
the,
that sorting,
and
do
run
all
the
that
store
hanging,
besides.
and run the store on top of that, and then you got craft shop stuff you got to hit. So yeah,
Yeah.
so it really helps. And Carrie's really good to be posting things for sale that are kind of special items that are a bit unusual. We'll say that are not unusual items, but unusual for us to get. She posts on Facebook, and we've been selling those. So if you're interested in thrift store sales, we don't have a thrift store Facebook page, but so Carrie just kind of puts it on her personal Facebook page, and she's got a pretty good local following. So if you're out there in local and you want to see things pop up on thrift store sales, follow Carrie Parton. And speaking of Carrie,
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's
let's see, we go up there. Let's go see. Miss you, Grandma. Behave. All right, we got that one. That's Sarah again. Sarah says Grandma doesn't usually behave, but the kids will take care of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Caleb, is that your sister that's here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I saw her, but I wondered if you were brother or sister. I assumed that, but I wasn't sure. So that's good. And then D. Pennington sounds like a T-shirt slogan. Well,
yeah, she explains it on the next one.
never knew I could have fun working. Love it, Caleb. Well,
That sounds
that
like a
does sound
t-shirt.
pretty good. I
Yeah.
do like that. Yeah. I said, Carrie, we appreciate all the help from the Henderson chicks. We are getting things moving. Well, what about the rooster?
Well,
Come on,
yeah,
Carrie, don't cut out the rooster.
Yep.
That's right. He might be a young, veiny rooster, but he's a rooster. Yeah, yeah. So, Carrie, if you get a bunch of follows on Facebook, you know what happened. I gave you a shout
Jerry
out.
set you up.
At that probably, I'd say your number of followers will jump up at least 2.
At least.
So, hope you don't lose sleep at night over that.
Yeah, thing
So,
going.
so Jeannie, of course, you're a regular on watching us on Facebook, right? Yeah, I think we've got enabled this thing like you got top fans, people who comment a lot,
Right.
and watch a lot of the videos and stuff. And I think you and Robin both are among those. So we appreciate that and all the comments and paying attention. So what, Jeannie, if you had to say one thing, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
If you had to say one thing that you like best about the Big Show, what would that be? No, I'm not talking about me. Even though if that's your interest.
I just think how you keep, touch everybody's hearts with all the information that you give us
Yeah,
for.
well, good. Yeah.
meetings and-
Well, that's a big part of it. You know, we want to impart information, but, you know, we want it to be lighthearted too. And, you know, everything can't be totally serious and people can watch the news for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. And because, you know, we get a lot of Henderson settlement coverage on the national news,
yeah.
even local news. You can see that. So, all right, Robin N.
Yes,
You're next. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So what's it like having your two grandkids here with you this week?
I really enjoy it. I know that someday I'm going to be too old to do this job, and I've got to find my replacements. And
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
they're both enjoying it very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got others on the way. So
Yeah.
when I start bringing them when they're 12 and old enough to work on their
Yeah.
own,
Good.
and so 2 years we'll have the third one here.
Now what's the sister's name?
Faith.
Faith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't remember. She's been here before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was pretty positive on that one. Yeah. Well, good. Well, Robin, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you trying to build that youth support, even if it is your grandkids, it doesn't matter. And, so
Makes
we
it sound like that.
appreciate that. You know, that's something that we're seeing more and more of is kind of what I like to call like a legacy type
Right.
Yep.
thing that a lot of people are, you know, Judy Wilson and she
Yep.
does that. I mean, that's the first one that comes to mind, but there's a lot more than that are bringing their kids and their grandkids to us. I mean, even Roseanne Medeiros that was here last week, you know, she was here at the end of August and she has her 3 daughters that come and, you know, they're all adults, but nonetheless, you know, that's a legacy thing.
Right.
So,
Right.
we appreciate folks who, you know, think that much of the settlement that they want to bring kids and grandkids.
My grandkids even like coming even though I'm
Casey
here.
bring her grandkids, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
even,
know,
even though Casey's here,
yeah.
they
still-
often say, "Call us when she's gone," and you know, I can't get a hold of them.
They even stayed for 2 weeks. They suffered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Got to carry. See, Lisa Newman's watching. Hey, Lisa, boy, keep John in line. Don't let him back out on us. We got that room tore up. We got to get it fixed.
Yep.
Got to get that room fixed. Then Sarah says, "Build a legacy of serving the Lord." Amen,
Betcha.
Sarah. See, look at that. Like minds.
Yep.
I don't even know Sarah. Has Sarah ever been here?
When we came to drop off those 60 bags,
I think
in the summer,
I
Yeah.
think I remember her.
When you were
Now,
on
that's
vacation.
just- yeah. Oh, was I on vacation?
the kids.
Yeah,
were
that was
on
that-
Big Show.
Okay, I don't remember her then.
Yeah. Remember
Alright.
we did we missed Jerry party, but not really.
Oh yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I remember that. That's the day I spent the rest of the evening like all emotional.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, curled up in the corner.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
not been here to work, but.
Yeah, but
they
she was
have
here for
seen
that
the
load,
place,
yeah. Well, Sarah, we hope you make it sometime, and we appreciate you trusting Grandma here in Frakes. We are our own little bubble. No worries, no issues. There's Mike Feely and Mary in Virginia. I'll tell you one thing, right now. I'm gonna put this out there, Mike Feely.
Uh-oh.
If anybody is trying to locate Mike Feely, give it up.
Yeah.
You won't find him. By the time you get wherever he is, he's somewhere else.
Yep.
I'll tell you where he's going to be soon,
Right here.
right here.
Well, not right here.
Not right.
But,
Well, you never
but-
know.
well,
Well, we won't be doing a big show that day.
no.
But he's going to be back here at Frakes next week, I think it is. Yeah. So Mike Feely, that boy is on the go. Whenever he pops up and says he's somewhere, I'm not at least a bit surprised.
That's right.
Because that boy is on the go. But Robin, back to you.
Uh-oh.
So what has been, in your estimation, for the 4 days you've been here so far, what has been the biggest challenge for you and your group of folks this week?
That's hard to answer. We
Yeah.
knew coming in
Uh-huh.
that we had a project in mind.
Yeah.
And that project's not needed because it was to help the kids, and the kids haven't been here.
Yeah.
So our biggest challenge was to decide which direction to go then.
Yeah, right.
With
Sure. But you feel like you've done
Oh, yeah.
pretty good with that?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, you've been working so much in the thrift store,
Right.
and I kind of thought, well, you might say that the biggest challenge was just the huge amount of stuff that had accumulated,
Right.
especially in the past 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right,
3 weeks
right.
ago, it wasn't like that. And I'm talking about donations of
Yeah.
clothing and things like that. And then while you've been here,
A
we've
lot of
had
trucks came in too,
multiple loads come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To stay, y'all would clean part out, didn't go right back on top of it.
Yeah.
And then you all actually have a pretty good sized load coming
We do.
in
We have a
Friday
big load
evening,
Coming in Friday
and
evening.
Yeah.
the load, unload Saturday morning. So yeah, so that is a challenge, and and I like, we're thankful folks bring stuff to us.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, but it's I like for people to see. It would be easy to say, "Oh man, that thrift store job up there, that's got to be just that's got to be a great job." They just get to talk to people and see all the good stuff that's put out and say, well, that's true. It is a good job, and those girls do a fantastic job. Mary,
Yeah.
when Mary's still laid off, hopefully we can bring her back sometime early next year. Can't promise anything, but we hope we do. But
Yeah.
we miss Mary, and certainly the girls at the thrift store miss her because need that extra set of hands.
Yeah.
But it's just so much. You never seem. What I'm trying to get at is you never seem to get ahead, especially
Right.
Right.
the
Yeah.
times of year like this when you clean out a spot. You may have it cleaned out for 30 minutes and a big
And then
load
we
comes
fill
in
it up
and
again, yeah.
you're worse than you were before you started. So,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing. The Lord
But
has blessed us.
Yeah, the locals seem to know when we're here.
Yeah.
And they start coming to the store.
Well,
It's
yeah.
busier.
Well,
Yeah.
they see that. They know that when we've got a lot of help, more stuff's going to be able to be put out.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a good thing, and we appreciate the community responding to that too, because that helps us, be able to bring people like Mary
Oh,
back
yeah.
and things like that. So
And plus, them sorting makes for sales. The lady helping me in the greenhouse this morning said she had to pay off her debt before they let her leave the store yesterday.
yeah,
She had,
Right. That's true, yeah.
she had bought herself some things and whatever, and I got a big kick out of that. And I said, that's one of the things. When my granddaughter was there helping sort, I had to pay her debt to get her
Yeah.
out because she found not a lot of stuff, but a few things, and it was really cute that she was able to find those things and like them.
Yeah.
all right. So we've been going about 27 minutes.
So is it time for pearls?
It's time for this week's October the 8th Pearl of Wisdom,
Okay,
Redneck Poem of the Week.
I think we're all sitting down,
You
ready.
ready?
We're ready.
Everybody got your tissues?
Yeah,
All right.
I got a sleeve.
Like that,
Oh, somebody's calling
in.
to say no,
Don't go there, Jerry. But it's too late.
Yep.
If you're calling me, I'll answer after I just get all teary-eyed here. All right. That phone don't stop ringing. Like, worst thing to be in the world is to be interrupted during your pearl of wisdom.
That's right.
True.
And this is not a short one. This is quite the long one.
Oh,
All right, longer than the last two. So don't you hang in there with me. When
Yep.
you think I'm done, I'm not. I know
Okay.
that's a shocker. All right, here. Oh, listen. I don't want to get.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you
let-
want to
let-
get dry mouth in the
let's-
middle
let's
of it?
Wet the
That's,
whistle just in case.
yeah, yeah. Some of that moonshine from earlier.
All right. A redneck love poem.
Oh. You're already getting comments and you haven't even started.
Hoping it's G-rated. Oh, it is.
And-
Us rednecks, all we are is G.
And Teresa Pace says she's ready. So
Teresa pays. I'm ready.
yeah, get
Good,
going.
Teresa. Yeah. Now listen, Teresa, don't let Ken hear this poem. You might want to use it on him. That's all right, but don't tell him that it came from over here because he may not come do any more work for us. See, them people got issues. How's that phone ringing again? If you're out there waiting, calling, telling me to hurry up, just stop it. I am. Somebody's dying to hear from me. All right.
Want me to answer and say you're on the big show?
No.
There it is. It's done. Collards is green. My dog's name is Blue. Or my monkey's name is Blue.
Yeah.
And I am so lucky to have a sweet thing like you.
Aw.
Aw.
Your hair is like corn silk,
Yeah.
a flapping in the breeze. softer than blues, and without all them fleas. You move like the bass, which excite me in May. You ain't got no scales, but I love you anyway. You're as satisfying as okra, just a frying in the pan. You're as fragrant as snuff, right out of the can.
Oh no.
You have some of your teeth, for which I am proud. I hold my head high when we're in a crowd. On special occasions, when you shave under your arms,
Oh.
well, I'm in hog heaven and awed by your charms. Still, them fellers at work, they all do want to know what I did to deserve such a pretty young doe. Like a good roll of duct tape, you're there for your man to patch up life's troubles and fix what you can. You're as cute as a June bug. Oh, now listen, now that right there.
Oh. Yeah.
You're as cute as a June bug, a buzzing overhead. You ain't mean like those far ants I found in my bed.
Ooh.
Cut from the best cloth, like a plaid flannel shirt. You spark up my life more than a fresh load of dirt. When you hold me real tight, like a padded gun rack, my life is complete. Ain't nothing I lack. Your complexion, it's perfection. Now, listen, now what kind of...
Ooh, those are some big words.
Wow. Your complexion, it's perfection, like the best vinyl siding. Despite all the years, your age, it keeps hiding. Me and you's like a moon pie. Oh my God.
Oh.
You don't get no sweeter than that.
Yeah.
Me and you's like a moon pie with a RC cold drink. We go together like a skunk goes with stink. That's the get you line right there.
Oh.
If you ain't won her over by then, you ain't getting her.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Some men, they buy chocolates for Valentine's Day. They get it at Walmart. It's romantic that way. Some men get roses on that special day from the cooler at Winn-Dixie. That's impressive, I say.
Yeah.
Some men buy fine diamonds from a flea market booth. Diamonds are forever. They explain, suave and smooth. But for this man, honey, these things won't do. Because you're too special. You sweet thing, you. I got you a gift without taste or odor. More useful than diamonds. It's a new trolling motor. There you go.
Yeah.
That's about all I can do right
Yeah.
there. Boy, that's a pretty... That's right there. That's how all the local girls, they get all look her. I about didn't make it through it. My mom. Her clip there. Whew. Boy, I tell you what. All right, let's see what kind of comments we got here before we close her out. Let's see. Back for the guy.
I think we lost them all. They're gone.
Deep painted and hope it's T-shirt by George OK, laugh out loud. Scales, laugh out loud. Well, yeah. Actually, there's a few girls that have some scales, but we won't talk about that. Lisa Parton, good grief. Yeah, Lisa. If you didn't see last week's, you missed it.
Oh, yeah.
But this one, that's right there. Teresa McGeorge face.
Got a lot of
Gene
good
Mills,
griefs.
good grief.
Yeah.
Deep in today. All right, folks. We appreciate you. God bless you. We appreciate all the fine folks here on Work Camp. And
Yeah.
we'll see you back here. Should be next Thursday sometime.
Yeah.
1
sooner or
o'clock,
later.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock? Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
John's got something to say.
John Newman. Wow. I don't know how to feel after this. I might regret, but this is really great. All right, John. God bless you, folks. We'll see you next week.